What is up, future millionaires? It is your boy Mike the Investor, and why is Ethereum Classic pumping? Where we're going to talk about exactly that in this video. Well, the first thing we're going to cover is 5 things you must know why I personally believe Ethereum Classic has pumped and why it is pumping. Secondly, we're going to look at a Forbes article, which I believe is a legitimate source in my eyes. They're going to discuss why they believe Ethereum Classic is pumping. And then after that, I'm going to share with you guys what my non-financial advice price prediction is for Ethereum Classic in the short term. And then we will end it off with my closing thoughts. Now, before diving into it, definitely consider grabbing some free Bitcoin by using the Voyager and other links down below. And let's get ready to dive right into it. Alright, crypto investors, welcome back to the channel. Now, if you guys are curious on where to purchase the Ethereum Classic cryptocurrency, you can pretty much find this on any major exchange or any major investing app like Robinhood or Webull. Now, you can buy this on the Voyager app as well and take it off of the brokerage to put it into your own personal wallet. Now, if you don't own a Ledger yet, I would highly recommend grabbing you a Ledger Nano S or a Ledger Nano X, so that way you can own the private keys and hold your own cryptocurrency offline, and most importantly, be your own bank. So if you haven't grabbed a Ledger yet, there will be a link down below for you to check out. But now let's look at the 5 things why I believe Ethereum Classic is pumping. Okay, so the first thing that I believe is giving Ethereum Classic price movement is investors and developers anticipating Ethereum moving to 2.0, meaning it's going to be moving from proof of work to proof of stake, which is layer 2. Now, I believe this is definitely true, and I believe this could potentially happen by the end of the year, where Ethereum moves to Ethereum 2.0, which will then make Ethereum Classic, which I've talked about in my previous videos, the only smart programmable blockchain with a fixed supply on layer 1. That is massive within itself. So the second reason on why I believe Ethereum Classic is seeing positive price movement is because the new proof of work algorithm, and that will be K-Check 256. So let's look at a few benefits of this new proof of work algorithm that Ethereum Classic switched over to. So for the first bullet point, you can see that K-Check 256 is far faster than Ethash. Now, Ethash is what Ethereum is currently using. The second bullet point, it is more efficient. K-Check 256 is simply a hashing algorithm that doesn't require a hardware to have immense memory requirements or a DAG that's waiting to be exploited. We look at the third bullet point, enhanced security. SHA-3 is the latest member of Secure Hash Algorithm family of standards and certified by the Federal Information Processing Standards, also known as the FIPS. Ethash is not a certified algorithm. We move down to the enhanced productivity. SHA-3 is well documented and in open source hardware designs are available, meaning mainstream semiconductor companies who build chips that are tested against the SHA family of algorithms. And K-Check 256 is going to function for most modern chips, which means that more developers and more people will be able to use Ethereum Classic, which gives it more adoption and more scalability, in my opinion. If we move down to the embedded devices, due to its compact nature and efficiency, SHA-3 computing runs well on embedded systems, which is going to work perfect for the Internet of Things. We move down to the last bullet point here. This is the reduced risk of non-compliance. So having a standardized cryptographic hash function would reduce the risk of non-compliance, as K-Check 256 is trusted by government organizations and has been thoroughly vetted to obtain its place in the SHA family. So those are just some of the major benefits that I see to the new proof of work algorithm that Ethereum Classic is using. Now, the third reason why I believe Ethereum Classic has pumped and still pumping is because the higher hash rate. Now, for those of you that may not know what higher hash rate means, let's briefly look at this statement just to put it in simplest terms. So a good hash rate is a higher hash rate. The computing power going towards maintaining a network, the more secure it will be, the more transactions it will be able to handle. Also, investors' confidence in the coin is also likely to be higher, which is going to increase the price, because if more investors are confident in the project, that means they're going to invest more money. All right, so the fourth reason why I believe Ethereum Classic is pumping is because the big money backing it, the big whale, the largest digital asset manager in the world, known as Grayscale. I'm going to show you guys two charts. We're just going to look at it a month apart. If we look at April 7th, we can see Grayscale only had 237.5 billion assets under management in Ethereum Classic. Now, if we just go a month ahead to May 5th, you will be able to see that now Grayscale has 1.6 billion under management for Ethereum Classic alone. So you can see that Grayscale has added over $1.4 billion to the Ethereum Classic fund. That is massive, guys. So definitely we're going to see the price increase because big money is behind it. Now, the fifth reason is the most common, and that we all know we are in the middle of a bull market. So regardless of certain fundamentals, regardless of how strong a project may be, pretty much a lot of coins right now during a bull market is going to go up. And that's because we are getting close, or pretty much we are in alt season. And that's why you see Ethereum starting to flip Bitcoin. All right, so now that we know the 5 things that I believe why Ethereum Classic is pumping, let's dive into this Forbes article, and you will see some of our reasons are the same, and then they also have some different things why they believe Ethereum Classic is pumping. So let's check this out. So this article came out May 7th, 2021. Ethereum Classic has climbed more than 300% in the last week. Here's why. So let's go ahead and dive into this. All right, so you can see here the price of Ether Classic, a digital sibling of the more prominent cryptocurrency Ether, reached an all-time high of $177.26 yesterday, according to CoinDesk data. At this point, it had railed more than 350% from its opening price of $38.67 on Saturday, May 1st. Since then, it has pulled back somewhat, but it is still up more than 200% from the start of Saturday at the time of this writing. Okay, so let's scroll down a little bit more. Now we are looking at the network challenges part. So traders have apparently taken interest in Ether Classic, pushing it sharply higher. Even though the digital asset network Ethereum Classic has encountered some challenges over the last few years, the ecosystem is not very active, as demonstrated on coin data. But check this out. Let's scroll down a little more. The number of daily unique addresses on ETC steadily declined between 2018 and 2020, and just recently picked up in 2021 amid the broader crypto market rally. So for comparison, the daily active users on ETC in the tens of thousands in the recent week, while ETH daily active users have been above 900,000 for the same period. So that's definitely a difference, but you can also see the huge increase as far as people that is now holding Ethereum Classic. Let's keep on digging. So the article goes on to say the price has risen partially due to speculation following the massive ETH rally, and partly because market participants are speculating on ETC having more relevance post the ETH 2.0 upgrade. Since ETH will move to proof of stake, leaving ETC with proof of work, traders are speculating on whether that shift will give ETC a chance to operate independently and offer an alternative to the proof of stake chain. Let's go ahead and move down a little bit more. So we look at the sentimental value part, and this is the last part I want to show you on this article. So while Ethereum Classic lacks the technological caliber of most modern cryptocurrencies, there is a sentimental value feeding the speculation, creating the current price increase. Ethereum Classic maintains the original unchained Ethereum blockchain. While obsolete to relative Ethereum as far as utility, Ethereum Classic stands as a piece of history that shaped the current cryptocurrency markets and has served as a milestone within the community. As a result, it holds an appeal for some of the more tenured participants in the crypto space. Let's move down a little bit more here. And this is the last segment. Ethereum is what's being used by companies including JP Morgan and Fortune 500 companies, but Ethereum Classic did cap its supply of coins to 210 million following the footsteps of its big brother Bitcoin. Ethereum is going to move to proof of stake from proof of work that will further push ETC to an elite club. So the last statement on this article, he says ETC will continue to rise, and I think 1,000 is viable, but its value will come from its exclusivity, not necessarily utility. Whether that's good or bad depends on the perspective of the investor. So that's what the article Forbes believes about Ethereum Classic and kind of where they see the price going. They didn't give a time frame on when they see the $1,000 price target, but that's kind of what they see, I guess, in the future. But now I'm going to share with you guys my non-financial advice short-term price prediction on Ethereum Classic. Let's check this out. So at the peak of the bull market this year, I believe that Ethereum Classic can reach anywhere from $250 to $300 per token. Now, once again, this is not financial advice, but I definitely see this being possible. Now, at $250 price target, that will put the market cap anywhere around 31.8 billion, and then at 300 price target, that's going to put Ethereum Classic around 38.1 billion at the current circulating supply. I definitely think this is possible, definitely with so much money still coming in to crypto. Now let's kind of look at CoinGecko briefly and just see at a 31.8 billion market cap or at a 38.1 billion market cap, where would that put Ethereum Classic? Because right now Ethereum Classic is in the top 20, and that will put Ethereum Classic around the top 10. So let's briefly look at the top 10 market caps of cryptocurrencies. So now we are on CoinGecko.com. Look at the entire cryptocurrency market cap. We are over 2.5 trillion. If we look at the 24-hour volume, 338 billion, and then Bitcoin dominance, 42.7%. Now Bitcoin market cap is over 1 trillion. We have Ethereum over 450 billion, Binance Coin over 100 billion, Dogecoin at 74 billion, XRP at 70 billion, Cardano at 56 billion, Tether at 56 billion, Polkadot at 39 billion, Bitcoin Cash at 26.5 billion, and we have Litecoin at 25.7 billion, and we have Chainlink, which is number 11 at 21.8 billion, which Chainlink will be back in the top 10 here real soon, in my opinion. So at a 31.8 billion, that will put Ethereum Classic at these prices number 8 on the market cap, and at a 38.1, that will still put it at number 8 at these current prices. So that is currently where Ethereum Classic will be. Now, of course, these other cryptocurrencies, all of those probably still won't be in the top 10, and then also the market cap is going to be a lot higher at those prices as well. And so if Ethereum Classic reaches that $250 or $300 price target sometime this year, I definitely think we're going to see some type of a pullback and consolidation for Ethereum Classic to build new support. Now, once again, this is not financial advice, but this is what I personally see coming this year. So question of the day that I know some of you may ask: should you buy Ethereum Classic? Well, this is what I'm going to tell you. This is not financial advice. This is just a financial opinion of mine. Word to Rob over from Digital Asset News. Thank you for giving me that wordplay. But what I'm going to say, if you are buying at these prices, I would tell you, you should be looking to hodl for the long term. Secondly, Ethereum Classic is not a cryptocurrency you want to trade and take all your profits on. So say, for example, on a small scale, let's just say you have 30 Ethereum Classic tokens, and let's say you're up 1,000%. Well, in my opinion, I will maybe take half of that out, which is 15 tokens, and then let the other 15 tokens ride. The reason being, I truly believe Ethereum Classic is going to be one of those coins that is more valuable than what people believe it could have been. So you definitely want to hold on to some of it and not sell all of it. Me personally, I'm not taking any profits, even though I am up crazy amount. I'm riding the wave because I'm here for the long term. I bought Ethereum Classic to buy it and forget it. All right, so that is why I bought it, and I'm not looking to sell anytime soon. So hopefully this video really helped you out. I thought this video was needed for the ETC community. Hopefully you guys gained some value from it. If you did, definitely share this video out with someone you know. Smash that like button. Also, if you haven't grabbed you a Future Millionaire shirt yet, definitely check out the merch shelf down below, or the link will be in the description. If you guys haven't connected with me yet on my social platforms on Twitter or Instagram, definitely connect with me at Mike the Investor. And if you haven't checked out the Patreon yet, where you have the ability to get access to exclusive content and also ask me private and public questions, definitely check out the Patreon, and I will see you on the inside. But that is all I got for you. Remember to stay inspired, stay motivated, always invest in yourself, and I'm out.